In view of the fact is a signal in which two carriers shifted in a phase that is nothing but sine and cosine are modulated and combined. As a result of their 90-degree phase difference, they are in a quadrature, and this give rise to the name. Often one signal is called the in phase or I signal, and other is the coordinator of Q signal. The resultant overall signal costing of the combination of both I and Q carries contents of both amplitude and phase variation. In view of the fact that both amplitude and phase variation are present, it may also be considered as a mixture of amplitude and phase modulation. A motivation for the use of quadrature amplitude modulation comes from the fact that straight amplitude modulation and signal that is double sideband, even with means the carrier occupy twice the bandwidth of modulation signal. This is the very wasteful of the available frequency spectrum. QAM restores the balance by placing two independent double sideband, okay, carry signal in the same spectrum as one ordinary double sideband suppose carry signal. So here, so this is about the QMP and FSP. So here the modulation in the modulation process, two signal are used, namely modulating signal and carrier. The modulating signal is a nothing but the baseband signal or information signal, which carry is high frequency scenario signal. So in the modulation process, some parameter of the carrier wave, such as amplitude, frequency, or phase, is vary in proportion with the modulating signal. The result of this process is called as a modulated signal. This modulated signal is then transmitted by transmitter over a communication channel or medium. The receiver will demodulate the receive modulate signal and get the original information signal back. Thus, demodulation is exactly opposite to modulation. In the process of modulation, the carrier wave actually act as a carrier which carry the information signal from the transmission to receive. So this is a similar to the situation in which person travels in the car or on his bike from one place to another. The person can be viewed as a modulating signal and the car or bike as the carrier signal. So I hope you're getting the point. Modulator and carrier signal, right? So need of modulation. So a question may be asked when the baseband signal can be transmitted directly. Why to use the modulation? The answer is that baseband transmission has many limitations which can be overcome using modulation. Okay, it is has explained below that in the process of modulation, the baseband signal is transmitted. Okay, shift from low frequency side and frequency side frequency spectrum. So here the frequency shift is proportional to the frequency of carrier. Advantages of modulation is reduction in the height of antenna, avoid mixing of signals, increase the range of communication, and multiplexing become possible, and it improve the quality of reception. So this is the advantages of modulation. Modulation is nothing here. Modulation and carriers are there. Means in the modulation process, two signals are used, namely modulation signal and carrier. Modulation signal is work like a bike and car and what and signals work like a what like person. Okay. So this is about your modulation and carriers. Okay, so today's chapter is about transmission media. Okay, so transmission media. Media are what the message is transmitted over in the other networks. A communication channel is also called as a medium. Different media have different properties. Okay, so media are what the message is transmitted over. In other words, a communication channel is also called as media. Different media have different properties and use in different environments for different purpose. The purpose of the physical layer is to transfer a raw bit stream from one computer to another. So classification of transmission mediums are there. Like in transmission medium, classification is there. Okay, so here guided or wire media. So transmission media is having classification like guided or wire media. Wire media. Okay, then you can say so under this twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, fiber optic cable will come. So media roughly group into classes like guided media, unguided media. Then so guided media is a communication medium which allows the data to get guide along. So it is a communication medium which allows data to get guide along it. For this media need to have point to point physical connection. Okay, so like this unguided media. So in guided media, what is a communication medium, okay, which allows the data to get guide along it. For it is a so this media need to have point to point physical connection. Then unguided media, the wireless media is also called as unguided. So wireless media is called as a unguided media. Okay, the example of unguided media are copper wire, okay, and fire optics. Copper wire and fiber optics are the example of guided media, where radio and laser through the air example of an unguided media. So guided means what, is a communication medium which allows the data, okay, and unguided means the wireless medium, whatever the wireless, that is a unguided. So example of guided is like what, example of wire coaxial. So example of guided media is copper wire, yeah, copper wire. Okay, I will give you one example. Then you can say and unguided medias like you can say the wire whatever like radio and laser through the air. Okay, radio, you know, radio through the air. So here the example of guided media are copper wire and fiber optics also, and where radio and laser through the air are the example of unguided media. Okay, so this is a diagram of transmission medium, right, which you can see here. So comparisons of wire and wireless media. So comparisons of wire and wireless media is given is table like wire media and wireless. Okay, the single energy is contained and guided within a solid medium. Then the single energy is propagates in the form of unguided electromagnetic waves. So in wire medium, the twisted pair wires, coaxial cable and optical fiber cable are the example of wire media, and the radio and infrared are the example of wireless media. Used for point-to-point communication, that is come in wire media. Then then you can say used for radio broadcasting in a direction, that is come in wireless media. Okay, then wire media leads to discrete network topologies, and wireless media is leads to continuous network topology. Okay, so additional transmission capacity can be produced by adding more wires. It is not possible to produce additional capacity. Installation is costly, time consuming and complicated in wire media. Okay, and it is not possible to process additional capacity, and installation needs less time and money, that is a in wireless media. So types of wire media, the most commonly used networking media are coaxial cable, okay, then twisted pair cable and optical fiber. So the selection of networking media depends on the various factors such as cost, connectivity, bandwidth, performance, in presence of noise, geographical and coverage, and so on. So the twisted pair cable. So the construction of the twisted pair cable is shown in the figure this. So this is very commonly used medium, and it's cheaper than coaxial cable or optical fiber cables. So uh, type of twisted pair cable, that is a two commonly used type of twisted pair cables are follow: unsheathed twisted pair, that is UDP, and sheeted pair, that is STP. Okay, this is the shaded and this is the unshaded. Okay, so just 1 minute. So UDP, that is a construction twisted pair cable, is shown in the figure, that is a twisted pair and unsheathed. Sorry, a UDP, that is a unsheathed twisted pair, and STP, that is the sheeted. Okay, this below one is a STP. So UDP means upper one figure, this one plastic cover. Okay, and a metal sheet here. This is a metal sheet. So here in twisted unsheathed twisted pair, the a twisted pair consists of two insulated constructor twisted together in the shape of spiral as shown in this figure you can see. Now, so it can be sheeted or unsheathed. The unsheathed twisted pair cable are very cheap and easy to install, but they are badly affected by the electromagnetic noise infection. Okay, interference. So STP, the STP is a cable that is a sheeted twisted pair, which is below one STP. So okay, so STP cable has a metal foil, or this is a STP has a metal shielded. Okay, so metal foil, or you can say mesh included in order to cover each pair of twisted constructor. So this is known as the metal shield, which is normally connected to group, so as to reduce the interface of the noise, but this makes the cable expensive. So practically UDP is more used to STP, and the STP was developed by IBM and used primarily for the IBM company only. So application of the twisted pair cable are in point to point and point to point and multi-point. Okay, point to point and point to multi-point communication telephone system. So twisted pair can be used for either along or digital transmission. The bandwidth support by the wire depend on the thickness of the wire and distance to be traveled by the signal on it. So twisted pair supports several megabytes second for a few kilometers and less costly. So why to twist the pairs? So why they twist the wires? So twisting of wire will reduce the effect of noise. Okay, twisting. Why to twist the wires? So twisting of wire will reduce the effect of noise or external interface. They introduce EMF into the two wires due to the interface and tends to the cancel each other due to the twisting. Number of twist pair and unit length will be determine the quality of cable. More twist means better quality. So categories of UDP. So various categories of the unsheathed twisted pair cables. There are categories are decided by the Electronic Industry Association. Different categories cable are used to different applications. So data rate extremely low up to 100 kb. LAN bandwidth low. Application along application telephone. So moderate up to Mbps. So some categories like there 10 Mbps is local area networks uses this twisted pair. Then 20 Mbps is using the local area networks only. Then 2 Mbps is used for analog and digital telephony. Okay, so these cables ensure less cost stock and higher quality of single over longer distance. Therefore, these cables are properly used to high speed. Okay, so UDP most office building have been wired with twisted pair cable. Okay, having wired with twisted pair cable. So which is commonly called as a UDP. Okay, this which is commonly called as a UDP. So because these cable are already in place, we can use them easily as LAN medium. Okay, so the disadvantages of those voice twisted pair cables, uh, low data rates and limited medium. Okay, so in 1991, EIA published a new standard called EI in order to specify use of voice gray. Okay, so untwisted pair as well as shield twisted pair for the in building data application. So this standard were specified for the data rate up to the 16 Mbps for LAN, but in subsequent years the LANs become faster with the data rate up to 100 Mbps. Hence, a new standard was published in 1995. A defined three categories UDP cabling follow like categories 3 is the means characteristic of UDP cables and association connecting hardware are specified up to 16 megahertz. Then categories under the category characteristic of UDP cables and associate connecting hardware have been specified of the data up to 20 MHz megahertz. So the Cat 3 and 5 cable were the most popular cable. Okay. Then the UDP cable is consists of four pair. Okay. So here this is the UDP unshielded. Okay, what is this? Unshielded Unshielded twisted pair cable. So the twisted pair cabling is a type of wiring in which two conductors of single circuits are twisted together for the purpose of improving electromagnetic capability. Right. So we are okay. Twisted cabling is a type of means whatever we are watching here this about. So it is a type of wiring in which two conductor of the single circuit. Okay. Uh, twisted together for a purpose, improving the electromagnetic capability. Okay, then compared to single conductor or untwisted balance pair, a twisted pair reduce the electromagnetic radiation for the pair. Okay, and crosstalk between the okay. So here analog the types like balance line categories 5 cable physical media. Then advantages of these electronic noise going into or coming from the cable can be prevented. Then cheapest from the cable available for networking purpose, right? Then unshifted twisted pair cable are found in many ethernet network and telephone system for indoor telephone application. So UDP is a often group into the 25 pair according to the standard. Okay, so for urban outdoor telephone cables containing hundreds of thousands of pair and cable is divided into small and identical bundles. Each of bundle consists of twisted pair, right? Then so types analog telephone, then building infrastructure is the type which you can use. Then twisted ribbon cable. Okay, then soil cover versus. Okay, so this is the types which we can use here. Okay, then let's see the disadvantages of this. So delay skew. So different pairs within the cable have different delay due to the different twist. Let's use the minimize crosstalk between the pair can be degrade image quality. Okay, so shaded twisted pair, shaded twisted shaded pair is a special kind of copper telephone wiring used in some business installation to reduce the crosstalk or electromagnetic inductions. Okay, inductions between pair of twist to insulate copper wires are twisted around each other. Each signal of twisted pair require both wires, right? So here the wire you buy at local hardware store for extension from your phone or computer modem to walk jack it not a twisted pair. It is a shaded by side wire known as a silver strand. The means the wire you buy at a local hardware store for extension from your phone or computer modem to walk jack is not twisted pair. Okay, it is a shaded side by side wire known as a silver stain. The wall jack can have as many five kinds of hole arrangement or pin out depending on the kinds of wire installation expect will be plugged in. Example, digital, analog, or LAN. That's why you may something find where you carry out notebook, computer, or another location. The wall jack connection won't match your plug. So, shaded twisted pair is a special kind of copper telephone wiring used in some business installation and outer covering or shaded in added to the ordinary twisted pair telephone wire. The shaded function has a ground. Okay, so here shaded function, she- the shaded. Okay, so twisted pair cabling was invented by Alexander. Okay, in 1881 by okay. So here twisted pair cable comprised of two separate copper wires and shaded wire that is STP. Okay, so today people can very easily communicate with the another no matter the distance, right? That might lie before them. All of this has been made possible by invention like the telephone, the computer, and so on. It has brought people together, and that is only made possible by the specified way in which system has been built, which is say that one must keep into mind all that little parts that have made the system possible. In that regards, there is something which can be discarded as making possible a whole list of process. Today's world, a shaded twisted pair of cable as a evidence from the name of the this copper wiring has on outer covering or shaded on top of the lay wire is the things kind of wearing. The twisted pair cabling was invented by Alexander. Okay, so characteristic of coaxial wire here. So connection of sorry, connectors. So connecting one computer to another, we need transmission media such as cable, right? So the cables are different types such as twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, and fiber optic cable. For connecting this cable between two computers, we have to use connectors on both end, end of cables. So generally the connectors are male female types of sure reliable connection. So which we have seen IoT also male jumper wire sides. So like having two male and female types here. That's the connector. Okay. So then connectors here. What is connectors? So these connectors. So for connecting one computer to another, we need to use some transmission media such as cable. The cables are of different types such as twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, or fiber optic cables. For connecting these cables between two computers, we have to use connectors on both end of cable. Generally, the connectors are male female. Okay, type of sure reliable connection. So connectors for twisted pair cable. Okay, connectors for twisted pair cable. For twisted pair cable. So here, the what the unshielded twisted pair cable is most commonly used cable in computer communication. Is the most common used UDP, where RG is the short form register jack. It is made male female type. Okay, this connector for twisted pair cable here, the male female type connector has. Okay, this connector can be inserted in a only one way. So coaxial cable, the constructor coaxial cable is it consists of two constructor, namely inner conductor and bright outers. Okay, inner and outer having two types. So the external conductor is the form of metallic and used for the purpose of shielding. Shielding, and the coaxial cable may contain one or more coaxial pairs. So constructor of coaxial cable with other accessories such as connector, jackets, then so on. So the wires protects the inner conductor and electromagnetic interface. It is a form often called as a shielded. Uh, a plastic jacket form of cover of the cable. The coaxial cable was initially developed for analog telephone networks. Okay, so digital transmission system using coaxial cable were developed in 1970s. This system operate in the range of 8.5 Mbps. So the most popular application of the coaxial cable is in the cable TV system. The existing coaxial cable system has a range from 54 megahertz to 500 megahertz. Characteristic of coaxial cable. The important characteristic of coaxial cable are there's two types of cable having like 75 omega and 55 omega impedance are available. Due to the shielded provided, this cable has excellent noise immunity. It has a large bandwidth and low losses. This cable is suitable for point to point or point to multi-point application. In fact, this is the most widely used media for local area network. These cable are, you can say the twisted pair cable, but they are cheaper than optical fiber cables. So it has a data rate 10 Mbps, which it can be increased with the increase in diameter of the inner conductor. The specified maximum number of nodes is up to 100. Okay, the coaxial cable are easy to install. Coaxial cable are relatively inexpensive. So coaxial cable standard like category RG11, RG50, and RG what 75 omega. So the coaxial cable standard coaxial cable categories by the RG, that is a rating where RG stands for radio government. So in application radio government 11, that is 50 omega impedance, which applications land. Then 59 categories radio government impedance is a 75. It's used for the cable TV. So application of coaxial cable, analog telephone network, digital means where use is coaxial cable here, analog telephone network, then digital telephone network, cable TV, traditional Ethernet LAN, digital transmission, and fast Ethernet. So here coaxial cable are play the role. Then baseband coaxial cable. The baseband coaxial cable is the one that make use of digital signaling. The original Ethernet scheme make use of base coaxial cable. So characteristic of baseband coaxial cable here. The baseband coaxial cable are used to allow digital signaling of data. The digital signal used for data transfer on this cable is encoded using differential mm, coding. Okay, Manchester's coding. The digital signals need longer bandwidth, hence the entire frequency spectrum of the cable is consumed, so it is not possible to transmit multiple channel using FDM. So the transmission of digital signal on the cable is bidirection. The baseband coaxial cable was originally used for the Ethernet system that operates at the 10 Mbps. This cable have characteristic impedance of 50 ohms rather than 75 ohms of the cable TV coaxial cable. The maximum length of baseband coaxial cable between two repeaters depend on the data rate. Low the data rate, longer in the cable, the length has to be reduced with increased data rate. So as the reduce the properly of error getting introduced. So broadband coaxial cable. This is the coaxial cable which is used to the cable TV system. It has higher bandwidth compared to the baseband cable. The type of signaling is along at the radio frequency. This cable has certain disadvantages such as it is more expensive than more difficult to install and maintain as compared to the baseband coaxial cable. So IEEE 802 standards have specified this is an option, but particularly broadband coaxial cable are not popular. So connector for coaxial cable. So coaxial cable is another important type of guided transmission media. It has higher bandwidth as compared to the twisted pair cable. So the coaxial cable connectors are required for connecting a coaxial cable to computer or any other device. The most popular connector used for coaxial cable is you can say the BNC connectors. So BNC connector and BNC T connector and BNC terminators. So these are the type of connectors. So optical fiber cables is a optical constructor, optical fiber cable. Okay, so let's see optical. So the optical fiber cable. So here it consists of inner glass or surrounded by the glass cladding, which has a lower refractive index and protection curving. Digital signals are transmitted in the form of intensity modular light signal. Light is a launch into the fiber at one end using a light source such as a light emitting diode then or laser LED. It is a directed on the other side using photo detector such as photo diode. The optical fiber cables are considered than the other two types, but they have many advantages over the other two types. So light source for fiber. For data transmission to take place, the sending device, that is the transmission, must be capable of including data bits 0 and 1 into the light source. So at the receiver, photodiode is used to translate this light back into the data bits. Okay, so LED light emitting diode and ILD, that is injection laser diode. So LED is a cheaper, but it is disadvantage that is provide on unforced light, which is heat the core boundaries gets diffused. LED is a prefer only the short distance. The laser diode can provide a very focused beam which can be used for long distance communications. Okay, so in upcoming lecture we will see the principle of light propagation in a fiber. Okay, so today's lecture over here. Thank you.
ओके कोई प्रॉब्लम? यस, फैजान, ऋतुजा, सिद्धेश बोला. हॅलो, येस बोला. चॅटिंग मध्ये नको बोलूस. नो मॅम. ओके चला बोलत जा. तुम्ही फक्त मेसेज टाकता. चला ओके, लेक्चर ओव्हर.